My dear children, listen to my voice and let your heart be still. I am here, closer to you than you could ever imagine. Today, I want to speak directly to your spirit. I want you to know that I am with you every moment of your life. I know there are days when you feel lost, days when the weight of the world feels heavy on your shoulders. But I am here, I have always been here, ready to lift you up, to guide you, to show you the path forward. Ask yourselves, how many times have you felt the need for a change, a deep transformation that brings you peace and hope? I tell you, this is the moment. This is your time to leave fear behind, to stop doubting, to embrace the love and grace I have for you. My plan for your life is perfect, even when you do not understand it. I am working on every detail, preparing something wonderful for you. All I ask of you is to trust me, to surrender completely to my will, for only then can you experience the fullness of my love and peace. Today, I invite you to a journey of faith, a journey where your worries dissolve in my presence. I want you to know that every challenge you face is an opportunity to draw closer to me, to strengthen your faith, and to experience my power in a new and profound way. I am the God who makes the impossible possible, the God who turns tears into laughter and pain into joy. If you are ready to walk with me, you will see how I can change your life in ways you have never imagined. My dear children, there are pivotal moments in life when we are faced with choices that will define our future. In these moments, it is natural to feel fear, to have doubts about which path to take. But I want you to know that each of these moments is an opportunity to demonstrate your faith. A faith that I am guiding you, a faith that my plans for you are perfect, a faith that, even when the path seems uncertain, I will never leave you alone. Trust me with all your heart, and you will see how I will work wonders in your life. I know many of you are seeking a sign, a confirmation that you are on the right path. You have prayed, you have waited, you have searched for answers. And today, I want you to know that I am here to guide you. I want you to take my hand, to let me lead you through every decision, every step. Because when you walk with me, there is no room for fear. In my presence, fear fades away, and in its place, you will find peace and confidence. Every step you take towards me is a step towards true freedom. A freedom that does not depend on external circumstances, but on the inner certainty that I am with you. When you face challenges, when things do not go as planned, remember that I use every experience to shape you, to strengthen you, to prepare you for something greater. Do not let fear paralyze you, but see every challenge as an opportunity to trust me more. Faith is not the absence of fear, but the courage to move forward despite fear. It is choosing to believe in my promises, even when you cannot see the end of the path. I promise you that I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am the God who is always present, always faithful, always loving. And I invite you to trust me, to surrender completely to my will. I know that some of you feel like you are in the middle of a storm, that everything around you seems chaotic, that there is no light at the end of the tunnel. But I want you to know that I am in the midst of that storm. I walk beside you, calm the winds, bring peace to your hearts. Trust me, and you will see how I transform every difficulty into a victory. Because I am the God who brings order out of chaos, who turns darkness into light. I invite you to take a step of faith, to dare to trust me completely. To let me take control of your life and allow my peace, which surpasses all understanding, to fill your hearts and minds. No matter what you face, I am here, ready to guide you, to strengthen you, to give you victory. Because my love for you is eternal, and my commitment to your well-being is unwavering. Together, we can overcome anything. Today, I choose to remind you that every challenge is an opportunity to grow in faith. Do not see obstacles as barriers, but as opportunities to experience my power in a new way. Every difficulty is an invitation to draw closer to me, to believe more deeply in my ability to guide and protect. I am here, always, ready to act in your life. You only need to ask. I want you to know that your faith is not in vain. Every prayer, every cry, every desire to draw closer to me is heard. I am working, even when you do not see it, even when you do not feel it. I am orchestrating every detail, preparing every path, ensuring every step. Trust in my timing, trust in my process, and you will see how everything begins to align for your good. I am the God who loves you with an everlasting love, a love that is not dependent on your actions but on my nature. A love that is constant, that is unshakable, that never fails. And I want you to live with the certainty that, no matter what you face, I am with you. That there is nothing that can separate you from my love. Neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation. I am with you now and forever. So, my child, today I call you to trust me, to put your faith into action, to walk with me, to follow my direction. Because I am the God who makes all things new, who turns the impossible into possible, who leads his children to places of peace and prosperity. Trust me, and you will see how your life will be transformed in ways you have never imagined. I am here, I have always been here, and I will always be here, guiding you to a future full of hope and purpose. My dear children, the message I bring to you today is one of divine favor, a favor that falls like abundant rain upon those who trust in me. Amidst the complexities of life, it may seem difficult to find clarity and direction. But I am here to remind you that you are never alone in this journey. I am your guide, your compass, always pointing towards truth. No matter how uncertain the days may seem, my love and grace remain constant. At times, you may feel like a ship without direction, lost in a sea of difficult decisions and uncertainties. But know that I am the anchor that holds you steady. Even when the waves of doubt try to push you away from your destiny, I hold you firmly with my eternal love. Trust that despite the moments of greatest confusion, I provide all you need to move forward. My favor is not something you earn. It is a gift I give generously. I invite you to set aside all fear and uncertainty. Take my hand and let me guide you through the tumultuous waters of life. When you trust me for your journey, I show you the way, open doors you never imagined could open. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to demonstrate my faithfulness and power. And I want you to feel the peace that surpasses all understanding, knowing that I am always with you. Do not let fear and doubt obscure the path I have for you. Instead, trust in my word and my promises. Every step you take toward me is a step out of darkness into light. I see every tear, every silent prayer, and I am always working for your good. Have faith, for I am performing a great miracle in your life. If you ever feel lost or abandoned, remember that I am your rock. The world may fail, people may disappoint you, but I will never abandon you. Hold on to this truth and let it strengthen you in every challenge you face. For I am with you every step, every breath, every beat of your heart. And in my favor, you find rest and security. It is easy to get lost in the darkness of fear, but I tell you, turn to the light. I am the light that shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. Open your spiritual eyes and see what I am doing in your life. Every moment is an opportunity to live my love in a new and profound way. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. In the moments when you feel weakest, that is when my strength is shown most perfectly. Give me all your worries, all your pain, and you will see how I transform your circumstances. I am the one who makes the impossible possible, who opens doors that no one can close. And I am preparing a path of victory for you. The favor I pour over your life is a reflection of my love for you. A love that knows no bounds, that never tires, that is always faithful. Let this love fill every part of your being and transform your heart, your mind, your spirit. Because I make all things new, and this includes your heart, your mind, and your soul. Trust that I am shaping you into something wonderful. So, my child, do not fear the future. For I am already there, preparing a path of abundance and joy for you. Trust that my will is good, perfect, and pleasing, and that I have plans for your well-being. Plans to give you a future full of hope and a present rich with purpose. Surrender to me, and you will see how I can do more than you could ever ask or imagine. Now, I invite you to reflect on these words. Let them resonate in your heart and bring a new perspective to your life. Every moment of doubt is an opportunity to trust me more. And I am always ready to show my power and love in a way you never expected. Together, we will walk toward a bright future, guided by my loving hand and the certainty that I am your God, now and forever. My dear children, today I bring you a promise of transformation, a promise to open doors you never imagined possible. I know that often opportunities seem scarce and paths seem blocked. But I tell you, I am the God who opens doors, who makes the impossible possible. Do not be discouraged by the obstacles that appear before you. Every closed door is an opportunity for a new opening, a chance for something greater and better. Are you feeling like you are waiting for a sign, a change, a new direction? Know that I am here to make that happen. I am opening a special door for you, a door that signifies real transformation in your life. But to walk through this door, you must be ready to leave the past behind, everything that holds you back. It is time to rise with courage and faith, ready to embrace the blessings that will come. Every transformation requires an act of faith. And I tell you, this is your moment to take that step. Do not look back with regret or fear, but look forward with expectation and trust. Because I am doing something new, something extraordinary. I am turning your challenges into opportunities, your sorrow into joy, and your defeats into victories. This transformation will not be easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you think you cannot go further. But remember, I am with you every step of the way. I am the God who strengthens, who sustains, who never abandons you. Trust in me, even when the path seems uncertain. Because I am the light that shines in the darkness, and the guide who leads you through. I invite you to prepare for change. Prepare your heart and mind for what is coming. This door I am opening is an opportunity to grow, to thrive, to become all I have created you to be. But you must be ready to accept this transformation, to accept what I am doing in your life. And believe that, in the end, all will be for your good and for my glory. There are many things that can bind you to the past. Fears, regrets, old wounds. But I tell you, leave all this behind. I am calling you to something greater, something more glorious. I am calling you to a life of fullness, a life with a purpose, a life of peace. And all you have to do is trust me and take the next step. I see the potential I have placed within you. I see the gifts and talents waiting to be awakened. Now is the time to use them for my glory. Do not hide anymore. Do not be afraid to shine. Because I am with you, and I am leading you to a bright future. A future where your skills and passions find their divine purpose. You may think you are alone on this journey, but I assure you, you are not. I am by your side, walking with you, carrying your burdens. I am paving the way for you, removing obstacles from your path, preparing the ground. So, trust in me. Let me lead you through this door of transformation. And when you walk through this door, be ready to see my hand at work in ways you never expected. Be prepared to see miracles in your life, blessings that pour down like rain. Every step you take in faith is a step toward a future full of hope and promises. I make all things new, and I want you to be a part of it. So, my child, I call you to rise and prepare. Prepare for the new, the unexpected, the divine. Because I am opening a door that no one can close. And I invite you to enter, to experience the transformation that only I can bring. Trust in me, follow me, and you will see how your life will be transformed forever. My dear children, now I want to talk to you about the challenges you face. I know that there are moments in life when obstacles seem insurmountable and the path ahead is filled with uncertainty. But I am here to tell you that with my divine support, there is no challenge you cannot overcome. When you feel weak, know that I am your strength. When fear tries to paralyze you, remember that I am the courage that resides within you. Life brings many trials, and it is natural to feel overwhelmed. But I want you to know that every challenge is an opportunity to grow in faith and trust. I am with you, even in the darkest moments, guiding your steps and holding your hand. Do not let fear guide your decisions. Instead, fix your eyes on me, trust in my plans, and know that I am leading you to places of blessing and prosperity. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where everything seems to be going wrong? Where every effort seems in vain, and discouragement begins to take over? I understand. I see your struggles and hear your silent cries for help. And I am here to tell you that it is time to lift your head, to find strength in me. Through prayer and trust in my perfect plan, you will find the right path. And this path leads to growth, to fullness, and to the abundance that only I can offer. Many see challenges as barriers, but I invite you to see them as opportunities. Opportunities to draw closer to me, to strengthen your faith, to see my power in action. Every challenge overcome is a testimony of my faithfulness. And every time you turn to me for strength, you show your trust in my love and care. Remain steadfast, even when the journey is tough, because I am with you. There will be times when you may feel like you are in a constant battle, fighting against forces that seem greater than you. But remember, I am greater than any challenge. I am the God who strengthens you, who gives you the courage to face every storm. No matter how intense the trials are, I will give you victory. Because I am the God who fights for you, who covers you with his wings of protection and leads you to safe places. It is precisely in the moments of greatest difficulty that you must turn your eyes toward me. It is in fervent prayer, in total surrender, that you will find the peace that the world cannot offer. I know the challenges are great, but my grace is greater. I am the God who turns despair into hope, sorrow into joy, and fear into unwavering faith. And I am ready to do this in your life. I invite you to trust that I am guiding every step you take. Even when you do not understand why things are happening, know that I have a perfect plan for you. A plan that includes not only your growth but also your victory. Trust that I am in control and that I am preparing something extraordinary for you. Even in the moments of silence, I am working for your good. Remember that I am the God who sees beyond circumstances. I see your future, and I know it is bright, full of promise and hope. Do not give up, do not despair, for I am with you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to show my glory. And with every victory, your testimony will be a light to others. I encourage you to look to me, to seek my face, and to trust in my direction. I am the God who sustains you, who gives you the strength to keep going when you think you cannot go on. And I promise that, in the end, you will see that every challenge had a purpose, that every battle had a reason. And you will come out stronger, wiser, and closer to me. Finally, always remember that I am your unwavering support. That it is in me that you find the security that the world cannot offer. Trust in me, my children, and know that I am by your side every step of the way. I am the God who never fails, and I lead you to a place of peace, joy, and fullness. remain steadfast, for I am with you, now and forever. My dear children, today I want to speak to you about love and redemption, a love that transcends mistakes, failures, and past hurts. This love I have for you is unshakable, constant, and eternal. Even when you feel far from me, when the mistakes seem too great to be forgiven, know that my love remains. I do not love you because of your perfection, but in spite of your imperfections. This love is not based on your actions, but on my nature as your heavenly Father. I understand that there are moments when you feel unworthy of this love. Perhaps you have made mistakes that make you feel distant from me, as if there is no way to return. But I tell you, no matter how far you have gone, I am always ready to welcome you back. My love is like a light that never goes out, a flame that continues to burn, even in the darkest nights of your soul. All I ask is that you turn to me with a broken and repentant heart. I am the God of second chances, the God who restores and redeems. Every mistake, every wrong turn is an opportunity for my grace to manifest powerfully. I see your heart, I see your repentance, and I am ready to turn your scars into stars that shine as a testimony of my redemption. There is no sin too great that my love cannot cover, no distance I am not willing to travel to bring you back to me. I love you with an everlasting love, and nothing can change that. My invitation to you today is to let go of the weight of the past. Stop carrying burdens I have already offered to bear. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Rest for your souls, peace for your mind. There is no need to continue punishing yourselves or living under the shadow of guilt. I am here to offer you forgiveness and a new life full of hope and promises. You are more than your mistakes. You are more than your failures. You are mine, created in my image, and I see in you a potential beyond what you can imagine. I call you to rise, to renew yourself in my grace, to live a life that reflects my love and goodness. Every day is a new opportunity to start over, to reconnect with me, and to live out the purpose I have for your life. Know that I am always here, even when you feel far away. When you cry, I cry with you. When you suffer, I suffer alongside you. I am not a distant God but a loving Father who knows every part of your heart. And I am always ready to comfort you, to heal you, to bring you back into my loving arms. No matter what has happened, I am here, with open arms. I encourage you to reflect on my love for you. A love that is patient, that is kind, that keeps no record of wrongs. A love that always believes the best, that never gives up. Let this love permeate every part of your being, bring healing to the deepest wounds and hope to the darkest days. I call you to come home, to a place of peace, safety, and unconditional love. Redemption is a gift I offer to all who seek me. No matter what you have done, there is always a way back to me. And this path is paved with sincere repentance and a faith in my ability to transform and renew. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, pain into purpose, and despair into hope. I want to do this for you. Whatever burden you carry, I call you to let it go. Give it to me and let me set you free. You were not made to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, but to walk in the freedom that only I can offer. Trust me, give me your worries, your pains, your regrets. And you will see how I turn everything into something new and beautiful. So, my child, come to me. Let me envelop you in my love. Let me restore what has been lost and heal what is broken. I am the God of redemption, the God who makes all things new. And I am here, waiting for you. Let us walk together toward a bright and hopeful future. My dear children, there are moments in our lives when we are called to undergo a profound transformation. A renewal that comes directly from my power, a change that turns sorrow into joy and desolation into flourishing. I am the God who makes all things new, who turns mourning into dancing and pain into songs of praise. And today, I call you to embrace this transformation. I call you to open your hearts and allow me to do a new and powerful work in your lives. Often, suffering can feel unbearable and the pain can seem endless. But I tell you, no suffering is eternal. I am the God who sees your tears, who hears your pain, and who promises to turn your tears into laughter. When you give me your pain, I transform what is broken into something beautiful. I take the ashes of your suffering and create a crown of beauty, a new hope that blossoms where there once was despair. The transformation I offer is not just superficial but deep. It changes your inner being, heals old wounds, restores lost joy, and renews your spirit. I invite you to leave behind the weight of the past and to embrace the new life I offer you. It is a life of fullness, peace, and unshakable joy, even in the midst of storms. Because when I am with you, there is nothing you cannot overcome. You may wonder, how is this transformation possible? How can one move from pain to joy, from despair to hope? I tell you, it is through faith. A faith that moves mountains, that opens seas, and that makes the impossible possible. And I invite you to have this faith. Trust me with all your heart, give me all your worries and fears. Because I am the God who never fails, the God who always works for your good. A new beginning awaits you. A new season of life is about to bloom. But to enter this new season, you must be ready to leave the past behind. To let go of everything that holds you back, all the doubts, all the fears, and to trust me completely. I am preparing a path for you, a path that leads to freedom, peace, and true joy. But you must be ready to follow me, to trust in my guidance. Transformation is not an easy process. There will be challenges, there will be moments of doubt, but I am with you every step of the way. I am shaping, refining, preparing you for something wonderful. And when you look back, you will see how every moment of pain became an opportunity for growth. How every tear became a seed that blossomed into something beautiful and lasting. I see the potential in you. I see the person you can become, the impact you can have, the lives you can touch. And I call you to embrace this transformation, to let me work in your life in a new and powerful way. I want to lead you to places you have never imagined. I want to use you for my glory, to be a light in the world, an example of my love and grace. Do not fear change, but embrace it. Because I am with you, guiding every step, providing strength for every challenge, giving peace in every storm. I am the God who turns the ordinary into extraordinary, the common into divine. And I want to do this in your life. Let me transform your heart, your mind, your soul, and you will see how your life will never be the same again. I call you to rise, to leave behind the pain, to embrace the joy I offer you. It is time for a new life, a new beginning, a new chapter. And I am here to guide you, to support you, to lead you to places of blessing and prosperity. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how I can transform your life forever. So, my children, I call you to trust in my promise of transformation. I call you to believe that I am the God who makes all things new. That I am the God who turns pain into purpose, mourning into joy, and despair into hope. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how your life will be transformed in ways you have never imagined. I am here, I have always been here, and I will always be here, ready to do the impossible in your lives. My dear children, the path of faith that I invite you to walk is a journey of continuous transformation. It is a path where the challenges we face are opportunities for growth, where every obstacle overcome is a step closer to me. Today, I want to speak to you about how you can transform your fears and worries into an unwavering trust in me. When you surrender everything to me, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding. Because I am the God who guides and protects you every moment. I know that fear can be a powerful force. It can paralyze you, cause you to question every decision, and prevent you from living the full life I have planned for you. But I tell you that fear has no power over you when you are in my presence. Because where I am, fear cannot remain. I am the light that dispels all darkness, and I am with you every step of your journey. I encourage you to turn your fears into prayer. When you feel afraid, instead of turning away from me, draw closer to me. Speak to me, trust me, give me your fears. And you will see how I turn every fear into an opportunity for spiritual growth. Because every moment of fear is an opportunity to strengthen your faith, deepen your trust in me, and experience my love in a new and powerful way. You may be going through a time of uncertainty, facing a difficult decision, or in a situation that seems to have no way out. But I tell you, trust me. I am the God who sees the future, who knows every detail of your lives. And I am leading you to a future full of hope and promises. Do not let fear keep you from moving forward. Remember that I am always with you. Even in the darkest moments, when it seems like you are alone, I am by your side. I am your shepherd, who guides you along the paths of righteousness, who restores your soul. And I promise you that even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff comfort you, and I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Fear may be a powerful adversary, but it is defeated by faith. A faith that is not based on what is seen, but on what is promised. I promise you that I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am the God who is always there, always faithful, always loving. And I invite you to trust me, to surrender completely to my love and care. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to demonstrate your faith in me. Every moment of uncertainty is an opportunity to grow in trust, to believe in me rather than in your strength. And when you do, you will see how faithful I am, how powerful I am, how capable I am of turning every situation into a blessing. I work all things for your good, and I want you to trust in this. I encourage you not to let fear steal the joy and peace I have for you. Stand firm in faith, knowing that I am your God, the God who strengthens you, who sustains you, who protects you. I am the God who turns darkness into light, who brings hope amid despair. And I am ready to do this in your life if you simply trust me. My children, I call you to live a life of faith, a life of unwavering trust in me. Do not look at the winds around you, but fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. I am the God who walks on water, who calms storms, who leads you to places of peace and security. And I want to do this for you. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how I can transform your lives. So, I call you to live without fear, to walk in faith, to trust me with all your heart. I am the God who loves you, who protects you, who guides you. And I am always with you, now and forever. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I am your God, and I lead you to a bright future full of hope. My dear children, today I want to talk to you about the importance of remaining steadfast in prayer and trusting in my divine plan for your lives. Prayer is the bridge that connects your heart to mine. It is the path through which you can seek my presence and hear my voice. When you give yourselves to me in prayer, you invite me to act powerfully in your lives. And I am always ready to respond, always ready to act on your behalf. Because I am the God who hears, who sees, who cares for you. Life can be difficult, filled with ups and downs and moments of uncertainty. But I want you to know that through prayer, you can find clarity, direction, and peace. When you pray, you are not just talking to me, you are entering into a divine dialogue where I can reveal my will to you. I invite you to pray without ceasing, to constantly seek my face, and to make every moment of your life an expression of dependence on me. There is unparalleled power in prayer. a power that can change circumstances, open doors, and move mountains. But more importantly, prayer has the power to change you, to transform your heart, renew your mind, strengthen your faith. When you pray, you align yourself with my design and allow my will to be fulfilled in your lives. And I promise you that when you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. I know there are times when it is difficult to pray, when words are lacking and the heart is heavy. But I want you to know that I hear even the silent prayers. I hear the cry of your heart, I see your tears. And I am always near, ready to comfort you, to strengthen you, to guide you. When you do not know what to say, simply whisper my name, and I will be there. Trusting in my perfect plan is essential. Often, you cannot understand what is happening in your lives. It may seem that everything is going wrong, that prayers are not being answered. But I tell you, trust me. I am working all things for your good. I am the God who sees the whole picture, who knows the end from the beginning. And I promise you that my plans for you are plans of peace and not of harm, to give you a future and a hope. I encourage you not to give up, not to lose hope. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep believing. Because I am faithful to fulfill all my promises. I am the God who does not lie, the God who keeps his word. And I am working, even when you do not see it, even when you do not feel it. I am preparing something wonderful for you. Prayer is an act of faith, an act of trust. And I invite you to practice this faith every day, to live a life of constant prayer. Because it is through prayer that you will find the strength to face challenges, the courage to overcome fears, and the wisdom to make the right decisions. I am here, always ready to listen, always ready to respond. So call on me, and I will answer. There is nothing more powerful than a heart given to me in prayer. A heart that seeks my presence, that desires my will, that surrenders to my love. I invite you to be that heart. To give yourselves completely to me, to entrust all your worries, all your desires, all your needs to me. And I promise that I will be with you, guiding every step, illuminating every path. My children, know that I am always listening. I am attentive to your cry, I know every thought, every feeling. And I want you to know that your prayer has power. The power to transform, the power to heal, the power to renew. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep believing. Because I am the God who answers, the God who provides, the God who never fails. So I call you to a life of prayer. A life of total trust in me, a life of complete surrender to my plan. I am the God who does the impossible, who turns the ordinary into extraordinary. And I want to do this in your lives. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how your lives will be transformed forever. My dear children, today I want to speak to you about the strength of faith. Faith is the foundation upon which you must build your lives. It is the force that sustains you in times of difficulty, the light that guides your steps in the darkness. When you place your faith in me, you declare that you believe in my goodness, in my faithfulness, and in my love for you. And I promise you that this faith will never be in vain. Faith is more than a feeling. It is a decision. A decision to trust me, even when circumstances seem to say otherwise. I call you to live a life of faith, a life that is built on the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. Because I am the God who honors faith, who responds to faith, who delights in faith. And I am ready to show my power in your lives if you simply trust me. There will be times when your faith will be tested. Times when everything seems to be against you, when the promises seem distant and the challenges insurmountable. But I tell you, do not despair. Keep trusting in me, keep believing, keep hoping. Because I am faithful to fulfill all my promises. I am the God who never fails, the God who always keeps His word. I know it can be difficult to maintain faith in times of difficulty. But I want you to know that I am always by your side, strengthening your faith, guiding your steps, sustaining your heart. When you feel that you cannot go on, I am here to lift you up. When you feel that your faith is wavering, I am here to renew it. Because I am the God who sustains, the God who strengthens, the God who never abandons you. Faith is a journey, not a destination. It is a continuous process of trusting in me, of leaning on me, of following me. And I encourage you to continue this journey, to not give up, to not lose hope. Because I am working in your lives, even when you do not see it, even when you do not understand it. I am preparing something wonderful for you, something beyond what you can ask or imagine. Remember that faith is an act of trust, an act of surrender, an act of abandonment. And I call you to trust me with all your heart, to not lean on your own understanding, but to acknowledge me in all your ways. And I promise that I will direct your paths, that I will lead you to places of blessing and prosperity. Because I am the God who provides, the God who guides, the God who loves. I encourage you to strengthen your faith every day, to read my words, to meditate on my promises, to seek my presence. Because it is through my word that your faith is strengthened, your hope renewed, your trust restored. I am here, always ready to speak, always ready to guide, always ready to act. So seek me, and I will respond. Do not let fear or doubt steal the faith I have planted in your hearts. Stand firm in faith, knowing that I am your God, the God who loves you, the God who protects you, the God who guides you. I am the God who does the impossible, who turns the ordinary into extraordinary. And I want to do this in your lives. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how your lives will be transformed. I call you to live a life of faith, a life of total trust in me. Do not look at the circumstances around you, but fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. I am the God who walks on water, who calms the storms, who leads you to places of peace and security. And I want to do this for you. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how I can transform your lives. So, my children, I call you to trust me, to place your faith in me, to follow me with all your heart. I am the God who loves you, who protects you, who guides you. And I am always with you, now and forever. Do not fear, for I am with you. I am your God, and I lead you to a bright future full of hope. My dear children, today I want to talk to you about the importance of embracing new beginnings. Life is a continuous journey of transformation, where every ending is just the beginning of something new. I am the God who makes all things new, who turns the old into new, who renews your strength every morning. And I invite you to embrace this new beginning, to leave the past behind and to look to the future with hope and expectation. Because I am preparing something wonderful for you. Often, you may feel that the weight of the past is holding you back. The pain, the regret, the mistakes may seem insurmountable. But I tell you, my dear child, I am the God who wipes away the past and gives you a new beginning. When you come to me with a repentant heart, I am faithful and just to forgive. And not only do I forgive, but I also offer you a new chance, a new life, a new opportunity. I encourage you to leave the past behind. Do not let the mistakes of the past define who you are or who you can become. I see your potential, I see the person you can be, and I call you to move forward, to grow, to become all that I have created you to be. A new chapter awaits you, and I want you to embrace it with all your heart. Every new beginning is an opportunity to reconnect with me, to strengthen your faith, to renew your trust in me. I am the God who walks beside you, who guides you, who protects you. And I promise you that as long as you trust me, as long as you follow my direction, I will lead you to places of peace and safety. Because I am the God who wants the best for you. Many blessings await you. New opportunities, new doors opened, new possibilities. But to receive these blessings, you must be ready to leave the past behind. To let go of all fears, all doubts, all uncertainties. And to trust in me, who is in control, who guides every step, who is preparing something wonderful for you. I know it can be difficult to let go of the past. There are memories, there are emotions, there are ties. But I encourage you to trust in me, to let me heal your wounds, restore what has been lost, transform what is broken. I am the God who restores, the God who renews, the God who redeems. And I am ready to do a new and powerful work in your lives. I call you to embrace the new, to look to the future with hope and expectation, knowing that I am with you. I am the God who opens doors that no one can close, who makes ways where there are none, who brings life where there is death. And I want to do this in your lives. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how your life will be transformed forever. A new day is dawning. A new beginning awaits you. And I am here, ready to guide you, ready to support you, ready to bless you. Do not look back, but look forward. Do not fear the unknown, but trust that I guide every step. I am the God who loves you, who protects you, who guides you. And I am always with you, now and forever. So, my child, I call you to rise up, to leave the past behind and to embrace the new beginning I offer you. I am the God who makes all things new, who turns the old into new, who renews your strength every morning. And I want to do this in your lives. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how your life will be transformed forever. My children, I call you to trust me, to place your faith in me, to follow me with all your heart. I am the God who loves you, who protects you, who guides you. And I am always with you, now and forever. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I am your God, and I lead you to a bright future full of hope. My dear children, as this message comes to a close, I want you to know how much I love each and every one of you. I see your struggles, I know your pain, and I am here to tell you that you are never alone. I am the God who never abandons you, the God who never fails, the God who is always present. And I am here with you now, ready to guide you, to support you, and to bless you. I know that life can be difficult. I know that there are moments when the weight of the world feels unbearable. But I want you to remember that I am your strength. I am the God who carries your burdens, who gives you rest, who renews your strength. And I promise you that as long as you trust me, as long as you follow my direction, I will lead you to places of peace and safety. I want you to remember the promises I have made to you today. Promises of transformation, of renewal, of hope. Promises of a new beginning, of a future full of blessings and prosperity. And I want you to know that these promises are for you. I am the God who keeps His word, who never fails, who always works for your good. So, my dear child, I encourage you to trust me, to surrender your life to me, to follow me with all your heart. I am the God who loves you, who protects you, who guides you. And I am always with you, now and forever. Do not fear what may come, but look to the future with hope and expectation. Because I guide every step, prepare every path, work in every detail. I call you to rise up, to leave the past behind, and to embrace the new beginning I offer you. I am the God who makes all things new, who turns the old into new, who renews your strength every morning. And I want to do this in your lives. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how your life will be transformed forever. I want you to know that I am always listening. I am attentive to your cry. I know every thought, every feeling. And I want you to know that your prayer has power. the power to transform, the power to heal, the power to renew. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep believing. Because I am the God who answers, the God who provides, the God who never fails. I call you to live a life of faith, a life of total trust in me. Do not look at the circumstances around you, but fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. I am the God who walks on water, who calms the storms, who leads you to places of peace and security. And I want to do this for you. Trust me, follow me, and you will see how I can transform your lives. Please share your experiences, your struggles, your desires in the comments. I am listening and ready to pray for each of you. I want you to know that every comment will be read, that every prayer request will be considered. I am with you, always, ready to intercede, to comfort, and to guide. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel, to like the video, and to share this message with those who need it. Every action you take is a step toward spreading my word, my love, my grace. And I encourage you to be a light in this world, a testimony of my love and power. So, my dear ones, trust me, follow me, and know that I am always with you, now and forever. I am your God, your guide, your friend. And I lead you to a future full of peace, joy, and purpose. I love you, and I will always be here for you.